Hey Wizards, guess what? It's Kieran Trollcaller. I'm back for another episode of The Myth Walkthrough. How is everybody doing? I am doing excellent, and I'm hanging out here at Big Ben because we've got a slight detour of an adventure today. I don't know if you guys have looked, but I've got kind of a mix-match set of duds. Yep, I've got this great helmet from one set of gear. I've got this great robe from another set of gear, and these boots from another set, and boy, do not match. Gus here beside me is like so embarrassed running around with me. So we got to do something about this, and I've got a plan today, guys. So today, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking for stitch gear. Oh yeah, stitch gear. Now, what is stitch gear? Well, if you guys are familiar with crowns, you can go ahead and take a piece of gear and you can give it the benefits or the stats of another piece of gear. So for instance, if I want to keep the stats of my helmet right here, here, let me show you. If I want to keep the stats of my helmet, and I think, I don't know if I've talked about this before, I've done it before. Let's say I want to keep the stats of my helmet, right? But I want it to look like, I don't know, the Senator's Scholarly Loyal. I can stitch them together and get the look and the stats of this and the look of this. Kind of cool, right? But I want something that's more unique, or something that you don't see. And that's one of the things I'm trying to do today, is we want to get some stitch gear. Now, I'm going to leave a link for Final Bastion in the comments, guys, so that if you want to go looking for stitch gear, this link will tell you where all the stitch gear is for a lot of the classes, or at least a majority. Now, stitch gear are a particular set of outfits. You actually see these style of outfits in the bazaar all the time, and you end up like getting them too. They all tend to be outfits from the first arc worlds. Okay. And so what we're doing is we're looking for a combination of a couple of those outfits, and there's a couple places that we have to go to get these. Now, most of the time when you're trying to get this stitch gear, is you got to find the right boss, and you got to take them on. Like for instance, one of the bosses we're going to be taking over is Spike the Crusher. He's the milk guy over here in Big Ben. Now, we're a little OP for Big Ben, so we should be able to go in here and get through it and crush it out without too much trouble. But I just want to bring you guys in to let you know what we're doing. Before we get started, let's do a quick stats run. Now, stats have not changed a whole lot. We are sitting at level 71 since the last time. We got 12 training points, plenty of health. Everything's looking good with gold. Damage is sitting at 80, which is just like awesome, absolutely rock and roll. We've got plus 13 dull peridot. In fact, you know, what's really kind of funny is sitting here at level 80, this is more damage than my fire guy right now. I kid you not. This is more damage than my fire guy has. My fire guy's like at 70, 79, and I'm at 80. That's kind of funny. And we're not that far away level-wise. I mean, not as far as gear goes, so that's pretty cool. If we keep going, resistance is 24 across the board. Accuracy, I got 20 on my stuff, which is better than my fire guy, too, so it's hilarious, you know. We jump in here to criticals. We got 165. For our myth stuff block, we got plenty of block rating, good for us. We got some stun resist because of some jewels I got, and we got some healing coming in. Not to mention power pips of A2, which my fire guy only has like 79. Oh, the humanity. Yeah, we're always looking for good gear, right? That's part of the fun of playing an RPG, is always trying to get the good gear so you can get the best stats, so you can like totally take things out and take them down. So that's where we are. The gear that we're wearing right now, we're wearing the Poetic Chieftain's helmet, which is the stitch gear from Grizzleheim. We're wearing the Ravenous Teeth Guard, which is the robe from Zigzag. We are wearing the Trixie boots, which is the boots from Waterworks. And one of the reasons why I'm not using Poseidon's gear is, let me just show you. Poseidon's gear is pretty cool if you are going for critical. Yep, guys. If you are going for critical, Poseidon's gear is pretty good. The downside is since they changed critical, it doesn't make sense to go critical anymore. I mean, it just honestly doesn't. You're not going to get the bonus. And really, the biggest advantage of going with Poseidon's Maritime's boots, besides the critical, is the extra 5% on power pips. But honestly, beyond that, you're not really getting a good trade-off for losing that 5 points of damage. So right now, I'm sticking with the Trixie boots to keep the damage rating high, because defense is about the same, healing's the same. You know, critical block is, yeah, there's like no difference, because look at critical block, it's just a little bit more. Yeah, the only thing I'm really losing is a little bit of health, and the only thing I'd be losing is a little bit of health, and I'm not going to get the that power pip thing. So there you go. So that's what's going on here. I'm still running still hefting a Sky Iron Hosta, because I don't think there'll be a good change for a new weapon for quite a while. So and that's mainly because since I'm damage focused, this is going to give me the best one, because unfortunately all the other stuff from this level out, higher level stuff, it's going to be focused on critical. Yeah, critical. You might get some cool things that are going to give you additional accuracy, but honestly, you know, the Skyrim Host is going to give us the best damage support, and so until I can see another weapon with damage, that's where we're going. Now, of course, we might also might start looking at some other weapons to stitch with as well. So that's kind of a thing. Let's see here. We're doing pretty good as far as Bear's Claw for our Bear's Claw Myth, which is one of the best things I've found at this level. Jewel of the Feint, because I love the feints in my deck, and then the Peridot Ring of Battle, which is really nice as well. If's Ring is a little bit better, but I lose so much more on it. Like, I don't want to lose all my power pip percentage to transfer over to this, even though I would be able to get one more percentage of damage. This is a case where that 1% of damage isn't worth what I would lose across the board, which in this case happens to be you know, power pip percentage. So I don't think the gain's worth it. I mean, there's some other gains, but I'm not as concerned with those. Okay, guys, so let's go ahead and hop in here. So Spike the Crusher. Spike the Crusher, if you guys are not aware, is the he's the boss up here. Well, he's the secret boss. Okay. A lot of times when you're dealing with crafted gear, with what we call stitch gear, is you gotta deal with secret bosses. Now, Spike the Crusher is a secret boss in here, okay? He's not so secret. I mean, you get him if you do the thing. And what I mean by the thing is if you do the if you spill the milk all the time. And then once there, you can fight him and try to get some gear. What we're trying to get out of Spike the Crusher is the robe. That's what we're trying to get out of Spike the Crusher. There's only two pieces of gear I'm looking for. I'm looking for the robe, and I'm looking for a pair of shoes that I'll tell you about later on. So let's go ahead and work our way through this part of the dungeon. Now, if you've been on the channel at all, you've seen it before. You know exactly what we're getting ready to go through here. In fact, last time I went through here, I actually teamed up and went through with 3 deaths. It was hilarious. I felt really alone. I was the only myth guy with 3 deaths. But it was fun. We got through the dungeon pretty quick. In fact, you can go back and rewind that and check the earlier episode, and it'll definitely go through all that for you. Well, I hope everybody's doing well. I'm pretty excited to be here today. It's been a really good week, and I love playing Wizard1 and telling you guys about all the things I've learned, and this is just a great day to have an adventure. There we go. See, knocked him out. So let's go ahead and keep this going. We're gonna show you most of the fights here this time, just because. There we go. Just because I got some comments saying that it'd be great that if I showed some more of the fights. And, you know, I might skip a few, but I'm going to show I'm going to try to show more of the fights as we work through here, guys. So that's going to help us keep up with stuff. Thank you so much for the comments, those guys who are throwing some in there. I really do appreciate it. I always like to go ahead and be able to take what I learned from you guys and try to make a better stream. And that's how it works, right? That's absolutely how it works. Okay, so let's see here. What do we got going here? Okay. What's nice about this is I'm so far over it, I mean, I can one-shot all of these fights. So doing a farm like this farming a situation like this is a lot easier than it would have been if I was doing this at level. If I was doing this at level, much more challenging. Although my frog was decent, it's not as good as it is now. And with the fact that I'm getting mostly power pips, a lot of times I can throw the frog out in the first round. If I have my colossal to add to it, that really boosts the damage of the frog. Very good. Here we go. Don't even need any of this. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Remind me, I gotta keep on spilling the milk. You know.
Oh, blimey.
We're just going to buzz through this discussion because we've already been through here before.
You'll have to continue on your own from here. I'm sorry I was of no use.
Okay.
Good luck, Gov.
Oh yeah, that's not a problem. Okay, guys, gotta remember to spill the milk. And now I don't know what this guy's doing. Remember, it looks like he just kind of jumped in on my thing. But we'll see where it goes, right, guys? Very, very good.
I'll see if I can get ahead of them.
Yeah, I got a little bit behind, so I'm like, you know, down a little bit. He's putting shields up? Oh, jeez. Okay. So now we got to vote, guys. Should I do the whole dungeon with him? Should I go all the way to Katzenstein and help him out with Dr. Katzenstein? You know, or should I just let him do Dr. Katzenstein by himself? I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Okay, I need to clear out my deck because I should be getting things like the frog right away. So is he going to finish him off? No, he's going to throw a death shield up? Oh, jeez. We could be here forever if I'm waiting for him to kill him. Al, you know. Very good. We're giving him a hand by getting him through it, right? I love his Stitch, though. Where'd he get his sword? You know, I should ask him that, right? Since I'm here looking for Stitches. Where did you get your wand? I have no idea where that came from. Maybe he'll tell me. You know, some guys, sometimes when you're talking to guys, they won't always talk or say anything. You know, I mean, it could be he might not have access to chat too. That does happen. You know. Okay. Well, I better go ahead and like hit him this next round, right? Actually, I'll have enough pips to do Orthrus, so that could be good. You know, guys, one of the things I'm kind of excited about that's coming up here pretty soon is we're going to start getting here. Frog will do. Frog is a little faster. Well, they're going to get new animations for all the 11-7 AoE spells. So Orthrus is going to be able to hit all the guys with like one set of breaths, so we don't have to wait for him to like breathe on each one of the different mobs. So I'm pretty excited about that. That's actually going to speed up fights. I wish that I'd love it if they did it for like some of the level or the 4-pip AoEs like this one. You know, it definitely would quicken things up. But hey, you know, I'll take what I can get. King Zal, you keep coming up with those innovations. We're all good with that. Okay, so I don't see any milk. Okay, I believe next room or the room after, it's all about the milk. Yep. So we got to make sure we're not missing the milk because, you know, if we're missing the milk, you know, we could have a problem. You know, I might kill them. Let's see if I can kill them straight up with the frog. I want to get through this quick, guys, because we still have another boss we have to contend with. Yep, and we do have to go through a few fights before we get to him, because he's in Crimson Fields. Yep, we got to find Yakido in the Crimson Fields. And I think we can definitely take him. It's just a matter of, you know, will we be how long will it take to repeat the process? Like this one right here. The tough part about this one is to repeat the process. Hopefully you're counting the fights. We've already been through 4 fights so far. Yep. Been through 4 fights so far. Do I see any milk? No milk. Okay. We've been through 4 fights so far, and we aren't anywhere close. There's the milk, guys. That is what I've been looking for. I got to spill the milk, because if I don't spill the milk, we're not going to be able to get the boss fight. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, I definitely need to. I need to thin this out. You know. Okay. Very, very good. So we got a couple of these guys here. Did he ever say where he got the sword? Oh man, shoot! I would love to stitch that sword. I bet you he got it out of a pack. Yeah, he probably got it out of a pack. You know, let's be honest here. You know, that looks like that probably came from a pack. Hey guys, if you recognize this sword that he has, leave it in comments because I want a cool stitch for my new outfit. Yeah, because I want to crank it, guys. I want to hammer these guys. I mean, let's be honest. We know this guy is definitely a Crowns player. Oh, excuse me. You can tell by his Pantera pet. Those are not pets you come across at low level. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. Here we go. Gotta spill the milk.
Did I just hear someone spill some milk?
Yes, you did.
Do that again. Milk is too good to waste.
Yep, we got to spill some more milk. So, there we go. That was Spike the Crusher. We're going to go ahead and take... Oh, man. Okay. Just give me my frog. Okay, no, not a problem. We're going to spill some more milk because I think we have to spill at least twice, guys. So, you're counting all the fights that we're having to go through just to get up here? Yep, this is what makes Spike the Crusher kind of like, Okay, so let's see where we're at. They haven't hit me once. I think they're afraid of me. Yeah, that's got to be it. They're afraid of me. Yeah, very much so. Okay, so we're making good time, guys. You know, usually this dungeon can take a while, but we definitely got... Are you kidding me? Oh, jeez. Okay, let's just go ahead and do that and pass again. Yep. Now, the thing is about death we got Death Guy here. And on level, Death Guys are actually at a little bit of a disadvantage. But I think that's a good disadvantage because they do not get an AoE till they get 7 pips. Yeah, so unless he can somehow get, unless he pays a lot of crowns to find Deer Knight, because that is the only low level AoE that you can get for death, I believe. Pretty sure that's right. But the only way they can get that is either at a very high level craft it, or go to Lore Master. And Lore Master, you're still several levels away from being the Lore Master here, because Lore Master isn't until Dragonspire. Although you can like hitch on a ride of somebody and go fight Lore Master. You know, that's always an option. I've seen other characters do that before to be able to get in there. But Lore Master is a grind to try to get the spell you want out of them. And the third way, I think you can actually, I could be wrong with this, guys. So let me know. But I think I never get the chest. Okay, let's keep it going. Okay, I think with Lore Master, there we go. And no milk in here? Oh, great. It's a puzzle. Okay. Should we let this guy do the puzzle? Let's see here. Is that snow? Yeah, snow, bird, moon, dog. Snow, bird, moon, dog. Does he know which one it is? I'm thinking he doesn't. Yeah, because he didn't do anything. Okay. Snow. Bird. Moon. Dog. What's he doing? You jackbutt? Now I have to do it all again. Dodo? Okay, sorry. Oh my goodness, let's try it again. Snow, bird, moon, and dog. Snow, bird, moon, and dog. There we go. And this should open the gate, right?
You hear the gears of the clock.
Thank you.
Start to move.
Tell you what, they really make you work for this stuff. Okay, let's keep it going. Oh, yeah. Where's the other milk? Looks like I'm in a fight. Okay, guys, so it looks like we're kind of doing a little bit of retro dungeons today. Yeah, we're going back in time, checking out some of our favorites right here with a little bit of Marleybone. Now, I'm not going to show you every time I grind this because it might take me more than once to grind this through. Yep. Believe it or not, it might take me more than once to actually grind this and get what I'm looking for. Sometimes I get really lucky, sometimes I don't. We're going to see how that goes here in a second. Still keeping an eye out for the milk because we want to make sure we spill that second glass of milk. You know, I mean, but look at how many of these fights you have to go through before you get Big Ben. This has to be the longest tower dungeon I think there is in the game. It just goes on for absolutely ever. Very, very good. By the way, guys, if you happen to know where you can get that particular sword, let me know. I would love to get that particular sword. Looks really cool. I think it'd be pretty neat. Okay, good. We're done with another one. So I'm glad. You know, I think next time I go through this, I'm going to wheel my deck down to just Frog and the other thing. And I don't. Okay, let's just fight these guys. Get over with. There's the other milk, and the boss isn't even that tough. There we go. Frog, you're done. We're killing him. Very good. Another one in there. There we go. Gus is like excited. You see him there yawning there? He's like, oh yeah, we're going to get him. Very, very nice. This is the way to do it. Be able to hit first round every time. Knock him out. I'm liking that. Absolutely liking that. Yeah, I'm only like level 70. You know, that's what's funny. I'm not a big old high level guy. Okay, first off, got to get the milk.
Uh-oh, that's another one. Do that again and you'll be sorry, milk spiller.
Milk spiller. Oh, I still got another fight, guys. I mean, would you believe it? Still have another fight. There we go. That is Humungo Frog for the win right there. Yep. gosh, all these low-level monsters, you know, boy, those were the days, right? I mean, Zafaria, wow, just wait. We're about to head to Zafaria here after this episode, but I want to have some fun. We're doing an adventure. We're going for some Stitch gear, and we're going to get our outfit figured out today. It's going to be pretty awesome, I think. So, very, very good. Okay, so yeah, so this is like one method of finding Stitch gear. You look it up, you find out where the Stitch gear is, you figure out which bosses they are, and you go run the gauntlet. You got to run the gauntlet, and you got to hit the bosses. Now, I've been lucky. You know, last time I did a run for Stitch gear was with my Storm guy, and my Storm guy, he totally rocked it out. I mean, we were able to get it in like one fight. Okay, so it was pretty cool. Okay, is there more? Now, is this where they hide the milk? Oh no, there's the cat. I forgot. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, well, I think we have one more set of milk, but boy, you know, isn't it crazy? Now the good part, there it is. There's the last milk. The good thing about this particular dungeon is they do have those wisp stations. So the wisp stations are pretty nice because they give you a chance to go ahead and recharge your health, give you a chance to recharge your magic and stuff. So if you're coming in here and you only have you don't have any potions, you know, you have some options there to keep yourself healthy. Very good. One down, and there we go. The second one's down. Very nice, very nice. Well, don't want this to go too long, but at the same time, you know, I want to show you some of the fights and stuff. So here, let's go ahead and spill the milk. He probably doesn't even know why I'm spilling the milk.
Oh, that's it. You're gonna pay for that now.
Here we go.
You think knocking over my bottles is
There we go. This is the guy we want, Spike the Crusher. How do you get in there before me? My goodness. Spike the Crusher. Okay, and yeah, we're gonna go ahead and cheese this guy. We're gonna go ahead and throw a feint on him, and oh, this guy better not take my feint. Life will be unhappy if he takes my feint. Okay, for him at least, right? If he steals my feint, guys, I'm dropping out of the dungeon, and he can finish it by himself. Yep. Remember, we are going for a piece of Myth Stitch gear right now, and I'm stoked to try to get it. Not sure what color, though. I mean, because I'm definitely going to color it. It's either going to be the Myth Yellow or it's going to be the Myth Blue. Those are your two main colors for Myth. It's the Myth Yellow or the Myth Blue. So, you know, if you guys got a preference, go ahead and leave it in my comments, and I'll try to look at it. I'll definitely color it before then, but if I get enough comments going one way or the other, you know, we'll go ahead and switch the colors, okay? So I'll definitely have like a starter color for it, but if you think we should switch it to a different color, let me know. And it's either going to be the Myth Yellow or the Myth Blue. It'll either be blue with yellow accents, or it's going to be yellow with blue accents. And those are your primary Myth colors that you usually see most Myth guys running around with. I just kind of like it that way. Now, I guess I could go black and let the Myth symbol stand out like that. We could look at that. That's an option. See, that's what I did with my Storm guy, is I went ahead and left the robes black and let the Myth symbols and all stand out, and they look pretty awesome. Kind of looks like I'm a Naruto character, actually, but pretty cool. Well, he didn't steal my feint. Okay, guys. Spike's Robe of the Phoenix, which is the fire one. Oh my goodness. Let me show you what this looks like, because some of the Stitch gear is pretty good. But if we look at the Spike's Robe of the Phoenix, which is not bad, check that out. But that is not what I'm looking for. That's not the style. I don't want a fire robe. Okay, guys. Well, we have one option. We're going to go ahead and actually, I'm going to do this once. I'm going to spend 50 crowns just to see if I can get the Stitch out. I know I don't use crowns. I've only used them like once, but I'm going to do this. Spike's Vestment of History. Whoa. Okay. There we go. Let's check and see what Spike's Vestment of History gets us. Okay. Spike's Vestment of History. Oh, there we go. This is the Myth one. Let's see. Sweet. Check it out, guys. So you've got the Myth symbols there. All the symbols. So we got... Oh, yeah. Well, here we are. Hey guys, it's Kimise, I'm back. So, there he is, Yakido. The way you get Yakido out, guys, is you see all these flags that are floating around here? Well, let me show you. Let's see here. There's these flag posts. Yeah, here's one right here. And you have to raise all these flags here in the Crimson Field before See how that one's blue up there? But you have to. There's like 5 of them. You have to raise them all before you get to the stage with the Colossus guy that you're helping out. And if you have all those raised up, and it gives you this quest to clear out all the bad guys, you'll get Yakido. Yakido is a boss. Is a secret boss, and he only appears if you have those flags up. So that's something to be aware of. So there you go. Hey, he actually has a pretty good health too. I wasn't expecting a pretty nice health like that. Okay, well, let's go ahead and let's put a trap on him. Let's get him ready to go. So guys, this is going to be for our second piece of Stitch gear. What's nice about this is if you know where to find them, you know that's not too terrible. The downside is getting Yakido. It does take several steps. A lot like getting having to get the Spike the Crusher, not as many fights. I'll tell you what, you're not having to fight as many times, but there are quite a few steps of running around here at the Crimson Fields before you can pull him in. So there you go. Not terrible, not terrible. I mean, absolutely. Let's make sure he's totally dead. So we'll throw a feint on him and see what. Hopefully we can get the boots in just one shot. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping for some boots, and they're kind of an understated boot. I didn't want to get a really big floppy boot because I didn't think they really went well with that particular robe. And I really do like the robe. I think the robe is styling, absolutely styling. So hopefully, we'll be able to get the boots here the first shot. I'd love to get the boots. I think they'll look nice with that particular robe, or at least I'm thinking they will. Because I don't think a really thick boot was the right call. I think something that's more like slippers, and this guy is going to give us something more like slippers. So hopefully we can finish the fight before another guy gets drawn in. Okay, here we go. Come on, Pit. Come on, guys. Oh, did you see that? It was seconds. I was almost done. I was almost done. Okay, well, one more pip and this guy will be done anyways. I mean, not a big deal. Yep, good thing I had the Minotaur sitting there. I really should clear my deck for that. Well, good, guys. So we got our robe, and now we are going to fetch, hopefully, the boots out of this guy. So hopefully we'll get a nice boot hit with him. Okay, let's do this thing. Bam. Nice. And there we go. He's finished off. Now let's see, guys. Did we get the boots I wanted? No, we got the fire boots. Okay, guys. I'm going to go ahead and head out and try this again. But there you go. We'll see. Hopefully I'll be able to get the boots here before I'm done. I'll see you guys in a bit. Hey guys, guess what? I am back, and look what I have here. I have the paint shop. Why are we here first? Well, we need to figure out what color we're going to paint this stuff. So let's first go ahead and take a look at our robe, and we'll talk about what we're doing with everything. First off, we've got Spike's robe of Vestment of History, right? Loving it. I absolutely love it. Now, right now, we've got the blue and it has a black base. That's not so bad. I mean, that's a very common set of colors. I wonder if we went with a black base. See how the black base really brings out the design, and maybe a blue link. That's not bad. I mean, I've never thought of trying that. That looks pretty cool. You see the designs coming out. I want to pick something that really pulls out those designs. Like, what if we had the gold around the black? That looks really nice. That's very Myth. I actually kind of like that, guys. Now, if you see a color combination, or if you guys want to vote for it, or tell me in the comments a combination that'll work, let me know. But I think I would take that. Yeah. So black with yellow trim. Now let's go ahead and see how the boots look with that. Okay, so we got Yakido's boots, right? And so we decided to go black. Ooh, those look nice. But let's put the gold trim on them. Yeah, so we got gold and gold. And those look really, really good. I mean, I'm not sure how much we're going to be seeing with this outfit, but they're not overstated. You got the Myth eye in them. Very, very good. So we're going to go ahead and dye those. Okay, now, we've got the colors we want. Oh, check out that guy sporting his outfit, right? Oh, it's kind of funny is I got some other cool things while I was there. Not for Myth. I got some other nice outfits while I was doing some farming for ice, especially for fire. I almost got a full set for fire. And I got another nice hat for Myth that I might use later on, but right now I don't want to wear a hat. So what I did is I went ahead and bought a hairstyle. Now, if you don't know what I mean, if you go up here into the crown shop, if you go down to clothing, go down to hairstyles, you can buy a hairstyle that you can actually hook up a trade with gear, so it actually works as a hat. And that's what I wanted to do in this situation. I could have gone to the hairstylist there, the mirror, and changed my hair appearance, but then it'd still be changed with a cap. So what we're going to do is we're going to stitch some items, and we're going to start with the hat. So for instance, the appearance that I want is the sorcerer, okay? But the stats that I want is the poetic chieftain's helm. So that's how you do that. Very simple. You pick your appearance, you choose your stats, create. And do we want that? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Now, for our jacket, we want, for the appearance, we want Spike's Vestment of History. Very, very nice. Okay? But we want the Ravenous Teeth Guard, so we're going to go ahead and create that. Oh, yeah. Liking that. Now, for our boots. Now, what's great is you can always undo this. So you can unstitch items for a fee. For a fee, right. Yakito's boots. Oh, and they look really good with that. I like that. Understated, but matches up with what's going on with the eye on top. I do like that, okay? And what we want is the Trixie boots for the stats. And bam. And so now let's take a look what we look like here. Oh, man. This is definitely a stylish thing. In fact, let's go ahead and let's just take a look how everything looks right now. Pretty sure I just turned off my mount, right? Oh. There we go. Okay, guys. So, let's take a look. Oops. Very nice, guys. I am liking it. This is very myth. So we went with the yellow and the black, which allows the design to stand out. And I don't have my boots on. Let's put my boots on. I think if we have the full outfit on. Trixie boots? Yeah. Okay. And we've got the Ravenous Teeth garb. And we've got the Poetic Chieftain's helm. Very nice. I like the style of it. Now, I think I want a staff, guys. So I'm going to keep my eyes out open for a staff. If you think a staff... If you know of a staff that might go really well with this, let me know. I might be able to... Oh, let me turn this off. I might be able to farm it, guys. But I think I definitely want to take a picture. So, guys, unfortunately, this is all the time that I have. So thanks, guys, for checking everything out. I appreciate it. I hope you guys have a good week. And don't forget, guys, I do live on Twitch as well as about 4 times a week. And I also play quite a bit... sorry, doing 2 things at one time. I also can't wait to see you guys on the next episode of the Myth Walkthrough. So, this is Kimise. Catch you later. Bye-bye.